Stay tuned to see how I prepare and make a delicious sopita con carne molida recipe, guys. Stay tuned for the full recipe. Hey guys, welcome back to Vero's recipe vlogs. So today I'm going to share with you how I'm going to do and prepare a delicious sopita con carne molida, which is a Mexican soup, and I'm going to be adding ground beef. So my ingredients will be my ground beef and a white, 1/2 of a small white onion, and I'm going to add some baby carrots to it just to give it that flavor in there as well. And I'll be adding 2 tomatoes to our broth. But with that being said, guys, keep on watching for the full recipe, and I'll be adding my ingredients into my screen or in my description box as always. So with that being said, guys, first I'm just going to chop off this onion because I am going to saute our ground beef first before I start on my sopita. Just to saute our onion. And I have it on a medium-high heat. Now I'm going to add our ground beef. Let this cook in here with our onions. While that's cooking, I'm going to start on my berry carrots. So the carrots, I'm just going to chop them up small. Just like that. Just have them ready. I just chopped them up and I'm going to take them aside. Now we're going to start on our sopita, and I'm going to turn up the heat. And just for now, I'm just going to add black pepper and salt, a little bit of salt to my ground beef, just because we are going to add some more ingredients to our sopita and the broth. Our ground beef to fully cook, and while I do that, I have to make me coffee. So guys, if you have been watching my recipes for a while, I would like to hear from you guys on the comments. I like to receive positive comments, or just if you guys want me to do any kind of recipe, which I have, and I am going to get to them. It just takes me a little bit of time, but I will get to them. And like always I mention, I try my best to do my recipes as well. So just leave me down in the comments if you're subscribed to my channel, like where you're from, and just to conversate in the comments. That would be nice. So now I'm just gonna kind of like mince the ground beef. I don't want them in big pieces. I don't want them too big or nor too small, because I do want to get the flavor and the texture of your ground beef and your sopita. Just a pinch of salt, just like that, and I'm going to add a pinch of brown pepper, brown black pepper. For now. Now in another pot, I'm gonna start doing my sopita since our ground beef is almost done. Oil. And we're just gonna add enough oil because we are going to kind of like fry our sopitas. That's enough. And now I'm using the ones that have like the seashell, which is this one. So I'm not doing regular. I'm just gonna do enough. Fry this into our pan. I have it in a medium high heat. So the process for this is to keep an eye on this and kind of like stir fry this, meaning like mixing it around. You don't want to overcook your sopa. So give it about a pretty good 1 to 3 minutes. See the color in the sopita that it's already turning kind of like dark golden, so we want to get all of the sopitas like that, but we just gotta keep mixing it. And this is optional if you want to add your carrots in right now with your sopa or after you add the liquids. And for me, I'm gonna add it now just because carrots are a little hard, so I'm just gonna add it in there. So we can start cooking up at this moment. So I'm just going to keep on stirring. And since I don't have garlic, like a garlic clove, I'm going to add some ajo, sal de ajo, which is the garlic powder. So I'm just going to drizzle a little bit on here. And mix. Now it's good enough to put our salsa. And for this part, I'm going to add el pato salsa because it has the salsa de chile flavor in here. So I'm going to add the full can. Mix it. It's going to give it a good flavor just because it has the chili sauce in here. So now I added 2 red tomatoes, and this is going to be for our broth for the sauce, and 1/2 of a white onion. And I'm going to add a little bit of water in there just because we need the liquids. And I'm going to add a little bit of oregano. Just a little bit, not too much. This gives it a really good flavor. And a pinch of salt. Just a pinch because we don't want to have it very salado or anything like that, or salty. And now we're just gonna grind or blend. Okay, so it's this color just because I didn't cook the tomato, but it's gonna be cooking into our sopita, so that's okay. And I'm adding about 2 cups of water. And I'm going to add another 2 cups of water. And let's just mix this. Now we're going to add about 2 tablespoons of the caldo de pollo. This is 1 tablespoon of the caldo de pollo, and I'm adding 1 more, so that's 2 tablespoons. I'm gonna mix it. So once the liquid starts to kind of like bubble up and let the tomato cook in there, then we're gonna add our ground beef. So we're gonna give it about 3 to 4 minutes. Now that it's boiling up a little bit, I'm gonna add our ground beef in there. Okay, now we're just gonna mix everything in here so all the flavors could get together. If you feel like you want to add a little bit more water, go ahead. For me, I'm gonna add just half of a cup more because it's gonna start consuming in a little bit and I don't want the sauce to be thick. So I'm just gonna add half more of water, just like that. And you can always taste for flavor at the end. If you need more salt or more of the chicken bouillon flavor, you can add a little bit more just to your preference of flavor. Okay. Now last, I'm just gonna add a little dash of onion powder, which is this one, just like that. Mix it. Now we're just gonna cover this and let this cook in for about 5 minutes until you see that it starts to kind of bubble up. Then it's done, guys. Make sure you cover it. And we'll be back after those 5 minutes. Our sopita is already done. Look how delicious this looks, guys, and I can smell the aroma of all the spices, ingredients that we have here. So adding a little bit more liquids, that makes it good because it's perfect. Our meat and our sopita is there, and our carrots. And if you have like cilantro, you can garnish this with cilantro, a little bit of cilantro on top. Unfortunately, I don't have any. But if you do, go ahead. So if you watch the full recipe, guys, let me know down in the comments. I would truly appreciate that. And I will keep up with the comments as well. I know I've got requests for recipes and I will get to them as soon as I can, guys. Have patience. Okay, so and thanks for watching. There you have it, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. If so, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to my channel. I will be posting 2 to 3 recipes in a week. Like I said, give me time, have patience with me to catch up onto my recipes. So with that being said, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.